Now that you've decided to make compost out of your household and garden waste instead of throwing it in the rubbish bin, here's how to do it. You'll need a compost bin with an open base that can rest on a patch of earth in a sunny part of the garden. Resting on earth rather than on concrete slabs or patio tiles helps the natural microorganisms and worms from the garden to find their way into the bin and break our waste down. And finding a sunny place helps the bin to capture the sun's heat and accelerate the decomposition process. Good compost needs its main ingredients: green stuff from the garden, grass cuttings, leaves, dead flowers and plants, or from the kitchen, vegetable and fruit bits, peelings and tea and coffee grounds. Brown stuff, dried leaves and twigs in small amounts, straw and wood chipping, crushed eggshells, vacuum bag contents, egg boxes and kitchen and toilet roll tubes. But don't add cooked vegetables, any kind of meat or fish, dairy products, diseased plants, dog mess and cat litter or babies' nappies. They'll attract vermin and spread disease. Definitely not the sort of compost we'll want to use on the vegetable garden. And to make great compost, you'll need green and brown stuff in equal amounts. If you maintain the right balance, the green material provides the moisture content required to allow the materials to break down, and the brown materials help to aerate the compost, allowing the organisms to breathe and to prevent the compost turning into a wet, smelly mess. So, if we get the correct mix, the compost will look after itself. But if your compost gets too soggy, try to add more air to the material by turning it or by adding more brown material. And if it gets too dry, add more green material to increase the moisture content or even sprinkle with a little water. Don't be too impatient. The answer is anywhere between 9 and 12 months, depending on the time of year and the strength of the sun. You'll also notice that, once established, the composting process gets faster. If you find some hard bits, like eggshells or chunks of wood, crush or break it by hand before putting them through the process again. Usually, compost bins don't attract vermin to your garden. But if your garden currently has a rodent population, they'll certainly take advantage of the compost material as a source of lazy food. If so, my advice is to protect the compost material by adding a section of chicken wire underneath and around the base of the bin. So this, your mixture of green and brown material, is turned by the process of nature into compost, which you can use in all sorts of ways to benefit the garden.